What's the doghouse?
Also, I want to thank all of you, real before I get my presentation, thank you all so much for receiving my emails. I send out all the stories, you know, I'm going to keep them coming along so they get written every day. For those of you who don't, I'll add you in if you would like. So, y'all kind of messed me up a little bit because I'm going to talk about one thing about attitude, but I'm going to talk about real quick for like 30 seconds. Don't get mad at me. Blame your colleagues. About business cards. You got to have business cards. You got to have business cards because what happens is this. If I don't meet this gentleman back here who's the tutor, if he doesn't connect with me, guess what's happened? There's a lost opportunity because I might give him my card, and if he doesn't do that thing, which everybody knows me, knows 2 words. What's the 2 words I like to say? Follow up. That's one thing people just don't do is follow up. If you don't follow up with me and you don't have any cards, guess what's happened? You have lost a sale, you have lost a source and a resource.
So you're saying I'm not as mean as everybody thought I was?
No, you're not as mean. You're not as mean. You got to have cards. And the thing about it is this, and I'm not picking on you, so don't. So my suggestion is whenever you go to a networking function, always make sure you have cards. Don't depend on Vistaprint. You may have prints. Just go to Staples. Staples takes the same day. Get cards. Get cards. Get cards. Make sure they're nice looking cards. Don't get cheap cards. Make sure they're nice cards. So today I want to talk about something that comes to networking. One word is attitude. Everybody got an attitude, right? Yeah, I got to talk to me. Everybody had an attitude? Yeah. Some got good attitude.
Yeah, some
got a bad attitude.
And then there's a Peter attitude. Certified.
So a lot of times what happens when we go to networking events, a lot of people just have the wrong attitude. They figure, okay, it's too early in the morning. Anybody like that? I got to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. I got to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. I have to be there afternoon. It's disrupting my day. So what happens when you have a bad attitude, you come to a networking event? It shows results. What else? You go with the attitude of trying to sell.
Right.
I don't want to buy anything from you right now. I just want to know you because I may not like you. Right. Let's face reality, depends on the attitude. Because a lot of times if we come to a networking event with the bad attitude, then it's going to project, it's going to show. So we always have to ask ourselves, what type of attitude are we coming to a networking event to do? So that's by a show of hands. When you go to a networking event, not this one because all of you have been trained properly. When you go to a networking event, what are you trying to go do? Sell? You going to sell? No, let's keep it real. A lot of people go to sell, right? And when you try to go to sell, what happens?
You don't get it.
You may not get it.
Yeah. You turn people off.
You turn people off. Right. What? Because next thing you know, buy from me. I don't know you.
Right.
I don't know you. So what else? What else is a mistake people make with the attitude? There's too many people in the room. Not enough people.
Right.
But one of the things I like to do, I don't go to networking events where it's like about 100 to 200 people. That's too many people. Because when you go to a networking event with 200 people, what happens? That becomes, you get lost. What else? That becomes who can collect the most business cards.
Yeah. Right. It's not personable.
I want personal. I want to sit down and talk to you. I want to look at you. I want to find out, tell me about your attitude. What's the first thing people do? So, hi, how are you doing? So, what do you do? What type of work do you do?
Air conditioning.
See, that's the standard technique. What should you do? Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
How's your day been?
It's been great.
That's good. What happens?
Build relationship.
I'm building relationships. We go right to. What do you do? Anybody? We talk about that. Anybody been on a date before? Think about when you first met your significant partner. But one of the first things you ask them, so tell me, what do you do? I'm not saying, okay. Some people ask you, what do you do? Because based upon what you do will determine whether or not I talk to you or not.
Right.
And that's what happens in the business world. I can talk to Caleb. So Caleb makes T-shirts. Okay, you know what? I'm picking on Caleb. So Caleb doesn't deal with high-end my corporate clients. So I can just push Caleb aside. Not knowing that Caleb knows other people.
Right.
So we tend to judge people based upon what they do. Whether they're network marketing, multi-level marketing, insurance, real estate. You never know what people do. So our attitude. So we have to have a good attitude. So what happens when you have a great attitude? What happens?
It
becomes contagious and what?
People connect with you more.
People connect with you more.
It's like bait on the hook.
People like you.
Bait on the hook. All I want is just to have a good attitude, whether you do business with me or not. It's an attitude. So that's what networking is about. It's having a great attitude, cracking jokes, having fun, connecting with people. I already told this young lady, we already have a connection. What's one connection we have?
We worked at, well, you used to work at ADT.
Where?
In D.C.
Okay, that's good. Okay, now, I'm going to mess somebody up in there. Who's not a regular in here? Okay, one. You're not, okay. 1, 2. You been here before?
Yeah, second time.
Second time, okay, good. Okay. How many times?
This is my second time.
I've already picked on the 2. All right, okay. You've heard everybody's presentation in here. Do you know where everybody hit now? If I'm looking at that, no. I don't need to look at that. I don't need to look at that.
Generally, yeah.
Okay, let's start from right here. From the gentleman in the back. Don't tell me their name, just tell me what they kind of do. Only got like 3 more minutes ago.
I know. I'm not even gonna waste your time.
I know. No, okay, no, so I'm picking. I'm not picking about. I'm not picking. But see, the thing, we're the smart. It's all about attitude because you know what? I can mess everybody up. Insurance, funeral plan. He does something new now. Garage was great. Go back to UGA. We got knocked done making their hair. We got all State Farm.
State Farm.
State Farm. I'm sorry. State Farm. We have Tracy does public relations. She also does this wonderful work every month. Am I correct? We got Shirley. I know Shirley. Shirley's hopping around. We got the tutor. We got Robert who does shop, dine, all that great stuff. 29,000, great through 30,000. We have Caleb who does T-shirts. We have Mike who does internet. Kimberly Hudson-Gray who does manifesting and lotion bars. We have the young lady right here who does ADT. We have the parties and all the good jewelry. We got insurance. We got the tech. We got beautiful patients. We got
Real estate.
Realtor. What did I say? Realtor.
You said insurance.
I'm sorry, I meant EXP. I'm sorry, EXP. We have the electrician. We have best patients practices, not just the patient, but
Experience.
Experience with the doctor. We have Mary in there who does a little bit of everything, but we're going to talk about etiquette sauce because we have Donald who does Medicaid and all health insurance. We have Tracy who does farmers, and we have you who's part of Garage Works Behavior, and we got the radio personality, and we have the roofing. I mean, not the roofing, the heating and air conditioning.
Yes.
And I like the long walks
on the beach.
Long walks on the beach with the sanitarium. No, what I'm saying is the attitude, and what I'm saying, you got to have fun, especially when you're presenting, because it just messes everybody's mind up. Because it's like, wow, you paid attention? Yeah, I'm paying attention because I need to know who I'm connecting with. Thank you for those who came out to my networking event on Monday, because see what happens when you got the right attitude, you want to connect people. It was a part in a networking event. Am I right, sure? I said, look, some of y'all don't know people. Okay, I stood up and started introducing everybody. Okay, now I sat down and left.
Yeah, introduced me like 3-4 times.
It's had 3 more times. And then, because and then you have to ask yourself, who did you connect with? Who did you connect with? It's about having the right attitude. So what happens is, whether you do business with me or not, I'm going to connect you with somebody. So it's about attitude, having the right attitude. I got one more minute. So how do you have a good attitude? You got to wake up knowing that you are in business for yourself to promote yourself. Nothing wrong with promoting yourself. Nothing wrong with believing in your product. If you don't believe in your product, who will?
No one. You are your brand.
You got, thank you so much. You're still in my limelight. You are your brand. You have to network. And last but not least, when you have the right attitude, you are not afraid to go after what you want. Okay, I have something for everybody. I have 2 things. Number one, if anybody wants to buy a copy of my book, The ABCs of Making Business Networking Work for You, they're $10. It's a great book. Am I right, Knock? Knock learns a lot from this. It will teach you how to network in small groups and large groups. Also, I have an article, newspaper, and I'm going to pass this around. If you take one. I want to give a big shout to Caleb, who has a great attitude. I love Caleb's attitude. In the city of Conyers, the beautiful city of Conyers, Rockdale/Newton County, there's a newspaper which Caleb is part of called Metro Times, which deals a lot in the community. Because I talked with Caleb, he introduced me to some of the right people, and yours truly is a guest columnist in this newspaper. I'm a guest columnist for like about 4 or 5 different newspapers. This is the more community kind. But what I'm saying is when you have the right attitude, you meet the right people and you have to go after what you want. If you don't go after what you want, don't expect doors to be open to you. Now, I guess I got like 30 seconds, so I got what, Q&A for 30 minutes? Am I right, Mary?
Yes,
Okay.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. I got Q&A. I'm going to sit down. Q&A.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, I said 30 minutes. Lord,
30 minutes.
we got a question on the floor.
Yes.
You're really
Because,
pushing this one.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm listening.
just, you hear different things about networking in groups. And like you said, the larger groups you get lost in and business cards are collected. I've been told from a couple of people that when you're in large groups like that, you necessarily don't want to hand out business cards. You want to get them from the people that you want to connect with. Is that a good practice or not?
That don't hand out business cards?
To get theirs, because they said a lot of people collect your cards and throw them away. Prime example was at in a BJ event, National Association of Black Journalists.
Okay.
And this one gentleman walked around and gave out business cards, and he came back to me twice because he forgot he gave me a business card. So they were saying at that event, you really want to give your card or collect a card from the people you're actually trying to connect.
I would say connect. I would say have a relationship. That's a teachable moment.
Okay.
If a guy's walking around passing out business cards, I'm like, look at me, I don't know you.
Right.
Stop. Tell me who you are. It'll mess his mind up. Or her mind up. Because they're just passing out cards because somebody told them just go around, just give out cards. There's no relationship, the likelihood that he's going. If it's a room in a BJ, probably have about 3,000 people there.
Oh, yeah.
He won't even get 3% response. He just wasted cards. He's just wasted cards. That's somebody who doesn't know how to network. That's somebody who doesn't. So no, I would say, no, try to strike up relationships with people. Because if it's a room of 3,000, you're not going to talk to 3,000.
Right.
But I don't want to talk to one person the whole time either.
Gotcha.
You know, if I talk to Steven and Steven's like, okay, you know what, Sinclair, you're not really, he's looking at my car, really, I like your car, and I can insist he's going to buy on the spot or whatever, I may give him an extra 10, 15 minutes.
You
But
don't know how cheap I am.
but remember this, when you go to large networking events, I always like to call it, it's like an appetizer. You know, everybody's going to a nice restaurant, just give them an appetizer. Appetizer, what's your appetite for the entree? You're the meeting is the entree. Just give me a little bit, make me want to call you. Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
That's kind of, that's okay. By the way, I'm real estate, not insurance.
Real estate.
These guys are.
I know.
We can't help you with what they do. How do you feel about, I've been actually sort of migrating towards a digital business card, which has a lot of great information on them. It can automatically save my contact to their phone, has a lot of other good information on that digital card. Another real estate agent kind of turned me on to that. She said she doesn't even print cards anymore. All she does is she gives out the digital card. And one, it allows you to get people's phone number. Of course, if you're giving out the card, you have to text it. And so you automatically get their phone number. I mean, I've been doing that at soccer practice. I'm not giving out a card because we all have, I probably have 5 boxes of business cards of people I've met at networking events, and you never look at them again. I mean, just, you follow up with, I try to send an email when I meet somebody new and try to reconnect and try to set a coffee and all that, but if they don't respond, you know, after you've reached out a couple times, you know, you don't typically. So I've been doing the digital business card. How do you feel about that?
It varies. I would say nothing wrong with that, but I have business cards.
Oh yeah, no, I still have
Do both.
Just,
I would do both and ask whoever you're talking to, ask them, say, you know, would you like saying business card or digital card?
I'm not familiar with the digital.
Awesome.
I'll show you.
See, for me, I don't like doing digital cards. That's just me. That's not just a bad thing. I like to have a card because I want to write something on it. And then two, with the, you know, everybody knows with phone, you got to back up your phone, because if you don't back up your phone, you're going to lose a whole.
It's actually like a little mini website. So, and this particular one that we use is actually trackable. So I get stats every month of how many, what links people are clicking on, who shared it, and all that stuff. It's not, I mean, it's, yeah, it says it's EXP. It's not necessarily made by EXP, but it's, there's a company.
What's the company name?
I'll let you. I think it's at the bottom of the card.
It's 8:55.
So,
So we do need
IntelliCard.
to keep
Any other
our
question?
meeting
Any other
moving.
question real quick?
Yeah.
Any other question? I'll
Question
ask you real quick.
everybody
Anybody
has?
question? Yes, ma'am.
I'm new to like networking events, and I guess one of the things that I want to get better with is like follow up. So obviously I meet people and then maybe like we'll text, we'll talk, but like should I develop like a real thorough like follow-up plan?
Exactly. Let me explain real quick.
Yes.
Work
Sit
with,
there.
thank you, sir. Oh, you buying it?
No, I have one.
Okay, yes you do. You was one of the first ones to buy.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm gonna drop on her, I used to work for ADT, let you know, I'm not bragging, I was one of ADT's top reps in the commercial. ADT does not teach you about networking.
No, they don't.
Here's the thing, you gotta follow up, email, text, simple thing everybody knows. Once you meet somebody, get their card, hi, my name is so-and-so, I met you at this place. Want to follow with you for a cup of coffee, I wanna get to know about you, your business, and how I can help you. That's it. And then you'll let it flow from there. If they respond quickly, great. If they don't respond, maybe send them another one. If not, then you keep moving. No, you gotta follow up. Are you in residential or commercial?
Residential.
Oh yeah, you really have to follow up.
Yes.
Because they can't see you as a salesperson.
Right.
They
Yeah.
can't see you gotta follow. Because see, that's one thing about a lot of times in corporate America, they don't teach you about follow up. Knock on doors, do this. They don't teach you about you got to follow up. You got to follow up constantly. So everybody should be followed up with somebody by the end of today. If you don't know somebody.
All right. Well, thank you, Sinclair. Thank you guys for your